Hello everyone. So the next section we're going to be talking about is 10.3, which is all about arcs of a circle, which we have looked at a little bit. We've looked at arcs from 9.2, we saw the definition of arcs, major arc, minor arc, stuff like that. There are 6 theorems that are listed in the section that read individually don't necessarily make a whole lot of sense, but I just want to summarize them and kind of show you what they're supposed to mean, what they're getting at. So, essentially, there exists a relationship between the angles, whose vertices exist in the center, so our central angles, our intercepted arcs, and our congruent corresponding chords. So, we already know that central angles have the same measure as our intercepted arc. So if angle 1 is congruent to angle 2, which they are since they're vertical angles, from our theorems we are able to conclude that segment AB is congruent to segment CD, which we would easily be able to prove by, well, radii are congruent. So we have side angle side, and then we're also able to prove that arc AB is congruent to arc CD. If all we knew was that our chords were so if I knew AB was congruent to CD, well, I still know radii are congruent. I'd pretty easily be able to tell that my triangles are congruent by side, side, side. I can see I've still got vertical angles, so angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. And then because angle 1 is congruent to angle 2, I know arc AB is congruent to arc CD. If all I knew was that my arcs were congruent, well, arc measure is equal to the measure of the central angle, so I know that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. And then again, by the side angle side that we could prove, AB is congruent to CD. So even though those individual theorems kind of sound confusing, pretty much all it's saying is if you have one piece congruent, you can get the other 2 pieces congruent. We won't always need both other pieces, but they are available to us. So hopefully this helps, making the reading of the section a little bit less intimidating, or if you have already read it, kind of clarifies some things with those theorems. See you in class.